Stuck in Fairyland. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Demi. She was a dreamy teenager who hated school and everything about it.
Wake up, Dreamy. It's lunchtime.
Huh? This is Jake, Demi's good friend, or rather, her only friend in school. Did I zone out for so long? I was thinking about...
Fire fairies? Gremlins? Goblins?
No, rainbow pixies. Can you imagine how cute they are?
If they're real.
Oh, they're definitely real. Why else would stories about them exist? To entertain babies. Huh?
Who believes in fairies in this time and age?
Demi didn't get along with her other schoolmates.
Ignore them.
She believed deeply in the Fae people and their magical land. Everyone else thought this to be strange.
Don't let the haters get to you.
You're right. Can I come to your place after school? Jake and Demi stuck together, but... Oh, Fluttersparks. This game is horrible.
You're just a jealous noob.
They were complete opposites.
Should we do our homework?
Ew, no. Why?
Do you want to fail your classes?
School and homework is so boring. I'd rather be thinking about...
Fairies? That's fine, but you need to study too.
Bye. Demi lived on a hill with her parents in a little cottage. It was here her imagination was the strongest. Any fairies under there? Hello? Or maybe a goblin? I don't want to go home yet. Maybe a honey bun visit? There were only 2 houses on the hill, one being Demi's, and the other belonged to a woman named Bellis. Bellis, I'm here. Oh, Fluttersparks. Want some? How did you know? She was unlike anyone Demi had ever known. Delicious. Do they have magic in them? Sometimes I swear you're a fairy. The house was adorned with colored lenses and chimes of interesting shapes and sizes. The town people avoided her as they thought Bellis peculiar. Demi, however, thought the world of her. Being around Bellis always felt oddly pleasant and surreal. How was school? Horrible. Jake actually suggested that we do homework together. Jake's a good friend. Yeah, he is. I just feel I would be happier elsewhere. Like Fairyland. You know, this world isn't so bad. It's got meadows, hills. No fairies. It's got the buns you like. No goblins. And the people who you love. Your parents, Jake. Love is something that stands above all other things, my dear Demi. Even Fairyland. Meh, I take Fairyland over studies and love any day. Now this went on regularly. Demi would go to school, after which she and Jake would hang out. And then she'd be giggling about fairies and goblins to Bellis. Winter arrived to find Demi warming herself by the roaring fire in Bellis's home. Bellis, I failed my exams. Oh dear. Jake's furious, and my parents are sad. I think Fairyland is the only place for me now. Don't be silly, Demi. They still love you. I don't think so. I really wish I could go to... I belong with...
The fairies.
What?
You belong with the fairies.
Yes. Yes, I do. Demi, would you like some tea or cocoa? I must go to Fairyland.
Yes. Come to Fairyland.
Demi?
Touch the golden leaf.
Demi? What is... No! Demi! Get away! But Demi touched the golden leaf that had magically emerged and... No! Oh, well, where am I? She sat up and looked around as the sun warmed her up. Huh? Sun? But wasn't it winter? Wasn't it nighttime?
Ho ho! It's always daytime, summer, sun.
What?
You're in Fairyland, my dear. Ho ho! And I'm the one who made all your dreams come true. Friskin is my name.
Demi was so surprised that she didn't utter a single word as Friskin led her away. Are those pixies?
Yep, playful little things.
And mermaids? And
Unicorns, giants, and goblins like myself. Oh, and of course,
fairies! She gazed at the fairies as they played about, laughing merrily, their wings sparkling brilliantly in the sun. She also realized that Friskin was an important and powerful goblin.
well,
It's amazing.
want to stay here?
Can I?
We have only 2 rules. 1, no studying. It's such a mundane thing. And 2, you must promise to have fun.
That's perfect. Demi joyfully agreed to his terms. She flew with the fairies and played with the mermaids. The sun in Fairyland never set, and the frolicking never ceased. As time flew by, she obliviously began to change into a fey creature herself. Demi enjoyed herself thoroughly, but after a while, things began to change. Why is it always sunny?
That's because it is.
Yeah, but why? Why the stars and the...
Questions. Remember, we don't do that here.
Another time, Demi got tired of playing. I'm tired. I'll just rest for...
We don't rest here. I think you're tired of the game. Let's go dance with the unicorns.
She soon began to realize that Fairyland wasn't all that great. She missed her parents dreadfully, and the way Jake and she would laze around under the evening sky. Oh, I even miss homework. I need to find my way back. But try as she might, no one answered her questions. Oh no, I can't be stuck here. I want to see Jake and Mom and Dad. And Bellis? Huh? That flower. She suddenly remembered having seen the very same flower in Bellis's hair. But how? Unless she's a fairy too.
Hey ho, Demio! Why aren't you playing?
I was thinking.
No thinking, we just play.
Demi wondered desperately how to question him. Friskin, let's play a game. I dare you to name the fairies on human land.
Oh, that's easy, Jezebel, Langston, Bellis.
Bellis?
Although Bellis lost her powers long ago.
Why does Bellis no longer hold any powers?
Well, she decided to leave us all for something known as, love.
Love is amazing. Don't you love anyone?
I only love to have fun and play tricks.
How did Bellis leave Fairyland?
This game isn't...
Answer me, Friskin.
Goodbye.
Friskin disappeared with a poof, leaving behind a frustrated Demi. One day, however, luck was on her side. I've never been here before. She was shocked at the beauty of the forest. But why does this feel so familiar? Huh? What's this? Golden leaves? And then it all came back to her. Her wish to be in Fairyland, Friskin's whispers through the flames, and these leaves. They brought me here. How could I have forgotten? As she stood there in shock, a voice spoke to her. Demi, can you hear me? Bellis? Bellis, where are you? Demi, listen. I don't have much power in me, so I need your help. Do you want to return home? Oh, Bellis, very much. Then wish for it. Wish it with all your heart. I wish to be home again.
Something's happened.
Demi. Bellis? It's really you?
Ah!
Demi, startled by the scream, saw Jake pale with horror. Jake!
Stay away, you monster!
Monster? What are you? Demi! Bellis! I'm a goblin! Oh, flutter sparks! Jake was startled at this exclamation. He knew only one person who used it.
Demi? Is it really you?
Yes, Jake, it's me. She told them everything that had happened in Fairyland. Jake finally came around. I look terrible.
No, you don't. You look really, cool. Like my game characters.
Your game characters are terrible too. How did this happen? It's all Friskin's fault. He tricked you into going to Fairyland and played with your mind. I found out you used to be a fairy, Bellis. Yes, and you can see why I left that place. In the past, during my visits to the human world, I was captivated by their love for each other.
Don't the creatures in Fairyland love each other?
Ew, no. There's no love there. I decided to stay here. Friskin was angry, so he took away most of my powers. If only I had them, I could have saved you long ago. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. Friskin's a cruel trickster.
What did you say?
They turned around and faced a fuming Friskin.
I've come to take you back.
I refuse.
Oh, and where will you go as a goblin?
Hearing this, Demi grew afraid. I'll take her place. Everyone was startled hearing this. Bellis? What? Friskin, if I promise to return to Fairyland, you must change Demi back to her human state.
Ho, ho, ho! If that's what you really want.
Friskin used his magic and returned her to normal. Bellis, you can't. You'll be stuck there forever. I got out once, I'll do it again.
Come on, we haven't got all day.
Promise me you'll study and grow to be a wonderful person. I promise. Goodbye, my dear Demi. Bye, Jake. Look after each other. Until we meet again. Bellis left them and went away with Friskin. The years flew by, and Demi grew to be an amazing teacher, intelligent, and kind. Kids are so tiring.
So are you.
I wonder if I'll ever see her again.
I'm sure you will. Let's get dinner later.
All right. Sometimes our obsessions bring neglect upon our responsibilities and relationships. Demi learned to balance her passions and cherish the good people in her life. Because patience and love leads to something special. Wow. Huh? Didn't know you and Jake were more than BFFs. Bellis? Bellis! It leads to a life that is real, fruitful, and magical in its own way.